Hello, hello everyone. I am super duper excited for today because we are going to be playing Doki Doki Literature Club for my very first time. I mean, I know what it is. It's just Monica. Monica's crazy. Someone dies. Everyone dies, really, except Monica because she's a yandere type. But Doki Doki is making a comeback. I've been listening to the song lately and like singing the F out of it. So I wanted to play it for you guys, but also like voice it out myself too. So we're also going to do that. I can't find my cursor. What the heck? Okay, wait, we're gonna have to fix some settings because this isn't working. Maybe we'll do window again. And then do this. Okay, yeah, see? That works. Okay. New game. Suku. Oh god, guys, I am so excited. I'm so excited. Oh yeah, I need to figure out the voices for them. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance. This is my main character voice, guys. It's a little deeper. I mean, my voice is generally deep, but I'm making this a little deeper. Anyways, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long, I guess. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I was just fucking tired of it. I'd be tired of it too. MC, it's fine. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sign idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Oh, I don't like this. I already don't like this.
I overslept again! But I caught you this time.
I don't know if I can do this, guys. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Suku.
I think her voice would be a little bit more airy and softer-ish. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. Do you think she sounds like that?
If you have to choose just one of us, tell me please. Is this what I think or is it just me? I'll be here for this sweet little dream. We'll be together forever. We're never gonna be apart.
Sorry, moving on. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Suku, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Bro, he's so incel. Well, I mean, okay, that alone, just like, I have just things against incel right now.
That's not true.
Sorry, that was pushing the mic.
You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little bit too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? You know?
Kill me now.
And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're an NEET. Because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right?
Oh, there it is, the Airy.
Don't make don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. There we go. Dismissively going along with what she says. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. I think I'll get better at the voices once like they're all on screen and I have to like actively change it. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me gives me I want to use her mind at least a little bit. I'm sorry. I literally raised my hand and like pretend to scratch the back of my neck while saying that. Anyways, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. I put my glasses on. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello?
Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out. So I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know...
No, what?
Well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori.
Yeah?
There is no way I'm going to your club.
Meanie.
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah. Well, I mean, me personally, I love literature, writing, poetry, anything like that, anything of the sort, so I'd probably join the literature club. Maybe not if it was crazy. I mean, for Yuri? Don't get me started on Yuri. Anything for Yuri. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for just one cupcake, okay?
Yes, let's go.
Oh, I can finally start voicing the other characters. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, actually, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. What an eccentric girl.
Everyone, the new member is here.
I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Ooh, that's my girl. Okay, guys, I gotta log in. I gotta log in. Voice for, Yuri.
Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you.
Is that good for her?
Sayori says nice things about you.
Very airy and soft.
Seriously? You brought a boy?
I think this is good for Natsuki.
Way to kill the atmosphere.
Ah, Suku. What a nice surprise.
Welcome to the club.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Okay, I thought he was gonna be annoyed, but he's just yeah. Okay, incel. It's a harem. It's another harem. I mean, I knew it was a harem, but like, my ex is like super into harems, and that said a lot about who he was. Anyways,
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry. Jesus Christ, bitch.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that.
I love you, Yuri. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
That's right. It's great to see you again, Suku. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. Yeah, damn right. But not mine. I need fan art of me with these girls. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... you too, Monica.
Come sit down, Suku. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I get a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well?
I'm trying to frick. I'm like, oh, I'm getting confused with the voices.
Then how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like cats. That's actually really cute. Thank you, Natsuki. Thank you. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears.
So cute!
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Is that a good voice for Monica? I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Oh god, I just choked on my spit.
Well, you know, just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs the first, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full. It's delicious. And has already managed to get icing on her face. Okay, so she loves food. She's a big bag. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. She's really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thinking me? It's not like I
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
Huh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said...
Well, maybe. But not for you, you know, dummy.
Alright. Jesus Christ, girl. Freaking tsundere. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. Yuri! She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Is my mic loud enough? I hope this is loud enough for you guys. Do you keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
I can't do this. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So, what made you consider the literature club?
I think her voice needs to be a little bit higher. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it.
Like she has like that grovelly voice.
You know it.
Kind of thing. You feel like what I'm doing. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Everyone's so cutie. Monica looks so... Oh, I don't want to say anything bad about her. She's literally staring right into my soul. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Suku, what kind of things do you like to read?
Whoa, funny you ask. This bitch doesn't read. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that.
I like reading manga.
I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that... Who the fuck wrote this dialogue? Well, that can change, princess. What am I saying? What are you saying? He spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Girl, do I have a surprise for you? I read a horror book once in a blue moon. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I really like the way she thinks.
Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well,
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
I'm trying to nail her voice down. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind the club last meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! And give that back!
Fine. There we go, that pitch.
Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Oh dear.
I'm not cute!
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think it would be a little bit more squeaky. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
I didn't like that either. Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay, I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it.
Frickin' Sayori.
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Suku?
Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. I'm not in the club.
Huh? What's that?
Oh, there we go. I figured out the pitch. Huh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I wanted to join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. I still have other clubs to look at, and lose my... Why are they all looking at me like that? Damn bitch, looking at me like it's my fault. I lose my train of thought. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
Oh, but... I'm sorry, I thought... Suku...
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, shit, I think you need to make a sacrifice. Right. Okay. I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. They're so cutie.
Yay! I'm so happy!
Sayori wraps her arms around... Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
I was gonna say super surprised.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Suku, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. I kind of like Monica.
But Yuri!
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I mean, I can. Suku can. I don't know about you. Okay. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey Suku, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure. Might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, just Monica. Literally just Monica. Just Monica? Just Monica? I don't know. Like, does she still go crazy if you go for her the entire time, or does she just still kill everybody? I mean, kind of kill themselves. I mean, unalive themselves. I don't know what I can and can't say on here. Shugs. Sorry, I'm like facing the mic. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Yeah. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. See, okay, I've never played the game, but like I know the like very tip of the iceberg things about it. I've like seen art, official art, fan art, and everything, and like some spoilers, but like I don't know the full lore and story to each of the characters. My best friend though, she's played through it all and has gone through every ending, so she actually also told me to play this. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. So exciting! It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think... Let's read this in Monica's voice. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Silly, milk, secretive, disoriented, candy, flame, party pink. Oh, I can only press these 3 right now? Is there no Monica? Okay, we're gonna do secretive. And then... incongruent. Cheeks, hello. Broken cage. Despise? Yeah. And then... tense, and faster. Hopeless.
Oh shit.
I didn't want that. Shame. Fuck! No! Analysis. Okay, okay. Fear. What the fuck? Can I go back? Adventure? Graveyard. Pain. What is up with you, Sayori? Frightening. Termination. Fantasy. Ah, shit. The one that I don't really want. Sorry, Natsuki. Judgment, available holiday. Destiny. Okay. Intellectual. Right, right. Horror. Right, right. This word. Fuck. Fickle. Okay. Imagination. Heaven sent, grief told, universe. Okay, okay, I think I got it. I think I got it. I think.
Hi again, Suku. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least kept my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Suku. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on! Like he deserves any
Can we pick our pronouns or we just he automatically?
Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. See, you already told me you didn't even want to join the club, any clubs this year. And last year, too. And I don't know if you plan just to come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. I like Monica. She's funny. She's funny. Shots fired. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature!
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Suku always gives it his best as long as he's having fun.
Guess I'm him, guys.
He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. You almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
Oof. We could be better friends too, Yuri. It's okay. And guys, I'm literally in close dates with them.
How come? You and Suku can become good friends too.
Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh, Yuri! Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori.
Huh? Me?
Not really. Don't be shy, come on! It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Huh? I'm sorry. Yuri, I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. It's up to me. Because I can be a hero too. Fuck. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted.
This is... How is this girl accidentally... Kill me! No! I'm sorry, literally, I'm so sorry. So cringe! How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you! I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Shiori and Monica have a cheery conversation within the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book, and I can't help but notice her intense expression like she is waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I think I see her manga back there. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. The game knows. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. Yeah, no shit. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. That only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so...
That's the book you gave me, right?
I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason.
Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book?
Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them.
I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon.
I'm glad to hear that. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's very engaging and a relatable story.
Is that so? What's it about anyway?
Well,
Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost young sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately Holy, it's so late. I can't do this. Okay. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart.
That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Suku?
Oh wait, Yuri's voice is kind of like that deeper, because in the song, will it be okay if I express my love for you this way? I don't have the voice to do this right now. How long have I been recording for? Only 40 minutes? Jeez, okay. No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories. I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. Already? Bro, bitch, she told you that yesterday. Oh my god. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem when I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts.
I'm really hungry all of a sudden. Like, I really want a snack. This happens all the time. Like, if you know me and you're, like, ever on call with me, I'm most likely always munching on something. Back to the story.
I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So, I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. Is this boy enough? Does this voice sound boy enough? I'm trying to think. Vocal range though? It's a literal club after all.
That's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it. Yeah?
You don't have to.
What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Oh, alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I could feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. Ew. It's not particularly a bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading my book instead.
Sorry. I was just...
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. Oh, sorry, that noise is a little weird. The noise is a little weird, I'm sorry.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Just the shoulders, just a tip, just almost touching. Sorry guys, I'm horrible. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Oh, okay. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. Bro, keep it in your pants. Maybe I should take my own advice. Sorry. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready?
Huh?
To turn the page.
Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. She thinks he's slow.
He is slow.
It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own violent volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. Oh, brother, this guy stinks! My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri? This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
You think so? How does she?
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like, she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. Oh, you pay attention so much. Wow.
I see.
Yuri remains silent for a moment.
But Suku, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that.
Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry. I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant it that it's kind of cute.
What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone!
Nope, there's Monica. There comes Monica to interrupt. Oh, God.
I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long.
Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought.
Is that all right, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine.
Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Oh, Monica did that on purpose. That was an intentional action. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you?
I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way.
In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know?
That's a good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time.
Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've really never done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait!
Shiori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Shiori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Whoa, how obedient. Yuri takeover. I actually really like Monica, but I think for now, while Monica's still very tame, I'm gonna go for Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. Right. I can trust her opinion, to be fair. You don't even know if Monica's that good. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
Exceptional.
Huh? What was that?
Did I say that out loud?
Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
He's going to hate me.
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
Huh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for?
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really? No, literally, really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. I want to know what this bitch wrote. Like, I actually want to know, like, if, like, there was an actual poem and not just words. This is actually my first time, really.
Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again.
Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers.
Not her changing a story. She was trying to butter me up. She's trying to butter me up.
And you've been through that myself. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new art writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter. I'm sorry, I talk really quiet for her voice, so I'm trying to, like, bring it in. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. I need more water, guys. My head is starting to hurt, but I don't want to stop playing. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm gonna lock in. I just need to fix my posture. Okay. It's also kind of hot. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though.
Biased how?
Also my hair. I need to put my hair up back again.
Sorry guys, it's like getting to that point of the night where I'm like, my body's slowly shutting down. I'll probably play for a little bit longer and then get some sleep because it is almost 4 in the morning. Back to the story.
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
Ghost Under the Light.
I can't read that.
Tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time.
Take breaths.
The last yet to be replaced by sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I love her writing. She's so cutie. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. Oh no, you don't. Your handwriting's so pretty. I just can't read for shit. Could you hear what I was saying? What the heck?
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Well, I'm just slow as fuck, obviously. Well, I just don't read scripts very often. I actually think your handwriting is really pretty.
Huh? That's a relief.
Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts?
Oh, wrong one! Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Suku.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Yeah. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it at all, after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. But they usually do tell...
I wonder if I, like, sit up a certain way. I can, like, my diaphragm. I'm trying to speak from my diaphragm.
They usually do tell more than a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
Huh? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so...
Nah, it wasn't impressive. Nah, shit. Sorry. Oh my god, I'm delirious. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Suku.
Me too. She wants me. Monica! I was really quick with that. That was like,
hi, Suku. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening.
I'm gonna cover my eyes. What if I just, do my toggles work? They do. So this is my other toggle. I'm just gonna shut my eyes for now because, damn. She's always listening, guys. I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that at all.
Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Which MC makes a really good point.
Anyway, wanna share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Suku. We're all a little bit embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. How long is Doki Doki Literature Club? Because I really want to get to the good parts already. Like, I want shit just are happening. I want shit just are happening. I hand Monica my poem.
Mm-hmm. Great job, Suku. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. Oh god, you're such a low effort man, surrounded by good women! Oh, fuck. This is just giving me PTSD with my ex. LOL.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meanings out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. And that's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Right. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in a wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the speckle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peered inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of a meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I was looking in. I was looking out. I realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. Okay. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, it's that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. I'm still trying to get I'm still trying to get her voice right. At certain points, I feel like I do it really good, and then other points, it's like lacking. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, I don't know Monica's lore at all. Like, I don't know why she acts the way that she does, or if there's even a reason at all. I mean, I know everyone likes the MC for some weird-ass reason, but I'm really curious to see everything play out. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Okay, I've been following that lately with art because I've been getting back into art lately, and one thing that I really had to learn is that just make it exist. Just make it exist and make it pretty later. That's literally all you have to worry about. Like when artists draw random shapes and turn it into like a whole art piece or figure drawing, you know? But yeah, basically, Suku's tip of the day, Suku's advice of the day, which is basically just like a wording of how Monica said it, but mine was better. Mine was way better. Actually, I'm just kidding, Monica. I never said that, Monica. You're so great and amazing. I'm scared. Another way to think about this is if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. And that's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
We'll do Natsuki next. Natsuki next.
Huh? Suku, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home.
What? Bitch, I ain't even do anything yet. Harsh.
What? Do you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put an effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it.
Huh?
Painful to think about. Damn, ate her up. Damn, Loki ate her up.
Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve. But you're better off just trying again.
Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess.
Anyway, I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid.
I actually did see this poem, and it's really, really funny. I'm gonna read it and try to read it in her voice, and I'm trying to.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap, horses can race. Owls can seek, cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly, people can try. But that's about it. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
Huh? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like this?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to be read. It hits you hard. Like in this poem here, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Oh, you know what? I get it. You know what? Not bad. Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about symbol writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for the rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I knew it. Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I show my poem to next? It's only Sayori.
This is a good poem, Suku. Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time?
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy you wrote one. Just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Suku. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for people, that's something only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll think about that.
Dear sunshine, the way you... No, sorry. The way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not bad. I want breakfast.
I love Sayori. She's so funny. Me too, girl. Me too. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this?
No, just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit. It's a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself.
Hey, don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? Sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. You get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. Oh, sorry guys, I need more water.
What's with this language?
Huh? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Huh? You mean you have to try so hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Suku did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Suku liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Oh, Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Huh? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Suku appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Ooh, is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who's... Whoa.
Okay.
I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Suku started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... Nat and Yuri.
Oh.
This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Suku. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all I can't read. For no reason. The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Suku.
Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning them most effectively. Avoiding them is only necessarily limiting yourself. It's also a waste. You understand that, right, Suku?
Well?
I mean, obviously I'm gonna pick Yuri's side. Sorry, Natsuki! How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with will probably think more highly of me. I can ask Sayori for help? I don't want to make her feel bad, and I don't want to make Yuri feel bad either, but I don't know what happens if I ask Sayori to help, because I don't think Sayori's gonna make the situation better either. Is Natsuki gonna be bitter about it the whole time? I don't even like Natsuki that much. She kind of annoys me, but she's like the scenery that ends up being really nice, and she knows how to bake. Sorry. Natsuki. Wait, what? I swear I picked Yuri. Oh. Natsuki, you were right that I liked your poem.
See?
Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different.
That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously.
I understand, Yuri.
Huh?
You are a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed.
Well, that's...
But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. Bro, where are you pulling this out of your ass? Hello? That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute.
I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry.
But Natsuki, you took it way too far. What? She did. Natsuki Loki did take it too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that...
Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped, at this point being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up feeling bad for her.
Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head.
Sayori, she doesn't need to...
You know what? I'm gonna do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now.
Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash.
Natsuki... She really didn't need to do that.
I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Everything alright?
I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now.
No, Yuri! How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you.
Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Suku. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you as a part of this club now.
It's nothing.
Oh, one more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful. So,
what thing did Natsuki say?
well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea.
Oh, that's a good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay?
Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. It was alright. Well, mostly. Suku, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Suku! Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Of course. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
Huh? What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. Of course I don't. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Suku, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
Literally sigh. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to— oh my god. This needs to stop. Does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her. But it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do this.
Seno. Graveyard. Tragedy.
Why does Sayori
Universe. Infallible. Vitality. Embrace. Whisper? Fuck. Element. Afterridge. Secretive. Intellectual. Wrath. Frightening. Extraordinary. Fuck. Essence? Yep. Uncanny.
horror, obviously. Death.
Doki Doki.
And disorient. I know Yuri so well. I literally guessed all that. I want to play a little bit more, but I want to go to bed. It's so late. Fuck. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Suku.
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
Huh? That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Huh? Why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just want to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming into the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that leaves the one option.
Huh? I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles.
So cute.
Huh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book.
Yuri. Tell Suku to let me borrow some money.
Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can reasonably afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Huh. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book.
I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
There's no way you could think like that.
You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution.
Retribution.
That!
Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Ooh, foreshadowing. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Oh, Jesus. Who just smacked the shit out of her? Kia. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and topples onto the desk.
Ow, what was that? Huh? A cookie?
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution? Actually, that one almost worked.
I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. Big bite. So good. So good. Sayori suddenly clasped her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot just over one cookie?
Natsuki takes a bit of her own cookie.
Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Pickers can't be choosers.
But yours is chocolate.
Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one?
Fine.
Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets up out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her.
Ah, jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off to her. Suddenly, Sayori leans down and takes one bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori...
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room.
Ugh, where's Monica anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's popular after all. Huh? You don't think she has a...
I wouldn't be surprised.
She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me?
Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys aren't worried or anything.
Huh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all.
You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. Kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica.
That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will.
Yay!
That sounds so cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I will let you down, Suku. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose to leave out of Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm not sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Did she like read her manga in the dark closet by herself? Hey Yuri. I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No. I was kind of just waiting for you.
If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started?
Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
No, not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf. The kind with a filter inside.
Can you hold this for a second?
Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and then we'll go get some water.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. Just to my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts... Oh god, it's so late. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears to be elegant and methodical.
Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back.
I might as well walk with you.
Yeah, why not? Shall we go then?
Is this the voice that I'm supposed to use for her? It's supposed to be airy, soft, low. Monica. Where are you off? Where are you two off to? Yuri was going to make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's...
Monica, please mind your own business.
Whoa. Oh, you're playing with fire, girl. I like this game. I like this game a lot.
Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want me to tell? Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Suku in club activities?
Oh, my mouth gapes. Gapes. Literally gapes.
I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Suku.
Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallways, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall.
I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that?
Yuri?
Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me?
No, Yuri.
I think you
did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that.
Suku, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me?
Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane.
No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that?
Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that?
Friend, you say?
Yuri lifts her head.
Suku, I really like being friends with you.
Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that. But I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Water. Water, please. Water. Anyway.
Yeah. Shall we go?
Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom.
Suku, do you like oolong tea?
Yeah. Anything is fine.
Very well.
Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees.
Now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything?
Uh-huh. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Perhaps I will. Perhaps. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show? And you noticed? I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway.
That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me, Suku. It's very endearing.
Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Suku, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Huh? Why?
It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
Is that so? I wonder why that is. Okay, I get it. Okay. No.
It's most likely because
Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading?
Yes.
I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it, since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall with teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other.
I can't see too well.
Huh? Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
Your teacup?
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now, I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate paper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
That's okay. I won't take any.
Huh? Are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages.
Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold on to the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course.
Oh, she looks so pretty here. She looks so pretty. I think I'm gonna stop the recording after this one because holy moly. I'm like my vision is getting blurry. I think it's Monica. Monica's taking over. Just Monica. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time from reading it. Am I gonna fucking try to feed her because she doesn't want the chocolate because she doesn't want to get her hands dirty and then I'm gonna fucking feed her? Oh my god, kill me now. Kill me now, no. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to you. Oh my god, stop it. I can't with this dude. And I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Oh, you can actually see it in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks.
Did I just...
Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened.
Suku?
Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that.
Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right?
I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah. That's all it was.
Yeah. Then you don't need to stop or anything.
Oh my god! I need to get off this game. What is this game? I see. The situation has gotten really intense. Yuri tries to return the book, but I can just tell by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. Oh, ew. Sorry. I mean, it's cute, but I just know this guy's icky. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling into the rhythm of her... Really? I mean, I'm no better than a man, but really? I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. Can you see the breathing? Good grief. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Oh! You know what? that alone was kind of scary. I can't lie to you. That alone was kind of scary. It's really quiet now too. The music goes will stop.
Okay, everyone.
Huh? Okay, the music's back. The music's back. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, because that was scary as fuck. Whoa. Okay. Let's get my glasses back though. Which toggle is my glasses? Wait, guys, I can't find my glasses. Oh, there we go. Yuri jolts back.
It's time to share poems. Suku, can you help Yuri put that tea stuff right?
Wait.
Suku, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, thanks.
The spell is abruptly broken.
I'll take care of the cups.
Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. Damn, the way that... Whoa. The way that Monica kind of just, like, broke that immediately. I like that. I like that a lot. That was crazy. You know, it's not even that bad, but, like, I don't know. It's also really late and I'm scared. And I also watched Evil Deadbird tonight, which was, like, scary AF, but super good. That movie's super good. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Okay, since we're here, I'm gonna save this for our next playthrough. It is really late, and I'm getting really tired. You could probably hear it in my voice and my acting too. But I want to thank you guys for playing with me, and this is your first look at my VTuber model, which I'm really, really happy and excited that you guys get to finally see for the first time. But thank you guys for watching. If you stay till the end, put a comment down below that you're here, and I'll give you a little kiss for all my little jellies. Hope you have a nice morning, afternoon, or night. For me, good night. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye!